So how you feeling?
Really happy.
You excited?
Yes.
All right.
This morning is perhaps one of the most exciting mornings since our trusses arrived about a year ago. All of our cabinet units are here. They're sitting inside the house. So exciting.
She's very excited, if you can't tell.
I'm so excited! Jeremy's not as excited as I am.
No, I'm excited. It's a big deal. It's going to take this structure, what has felt like a structure, and kind of convert it and transform it and turn it into more so the home that we have always envisioned for ourselves. So yeah, it's very exciting.
Yeah, everything's about to look very, very, very different.
Good morning, Kira. Did you sleep well?
Yeah.
You know what's happening today?
No.
We're getting our cabinets put in, and Mom's super excited about it. You excited? You want to see them? Mm-hmm. Come on. So things are getting off to a little bit of a rough start with these upper cabinet units. The guys came in here, they were getting set to install everything, and we very quickly realized that the trim that we had set up at the very top of the walls to go along with the beams that ran down the ceiling, the tongue groove, all that, actually shortened the overall height of the walls. So what they're having to do now is notch out 3/4 of an inch to create space for those upper cabinet units to fit.
So small issue number 2. The pantry unit going within the pantry that's gonna hide all my ugly stuff like cereal and chip bags and things like that fits. However, in this small space, they can't raise it up without hitting the ceiling. So they're going to get really creative on shortening that just a bit. So they're actually able to raise the unit up and get it in here. This is the part of the kitchen that I'm the most excited about. It's our kitchen island. I wanted the island to be its own standalone piece, kind of like a little art piece. So instead of using new wood, we opted to go with some reclaimed barnwood. This wood was actually pulled off a 100-year-old barn in Montana, and I just love that it has some history and some kind of soul behind it. It is an awesome piece, and I'm so excited to see it installed.
Nice. Seems the daylight knows this is our time now.
Success. The pantry within the pantry fit, barely, but we got it in.
Now we know it. All the world is ours to take. You and me will find a way. Oh, the wonder that awaits. Here we are, forever starts today.
Mr. and Mrs. Peanut Shells.
Oh, Mom, now you guys have a lot of grocery shopping. Oh, Dad, I thought this entire room was going to be our pantry.
It is. It's a whole pantry, but this is where we're going to be stocking it with all of the food Mom buys.
Yeah, no.
Massive improvement.
The guys have gone home for the evening, but they got so much done. They got all the boxes, well, almost all the boxes set in the kitchen area, and a lot of the overhead cabinets hung. So what do you think?
I think it looks really, really good. It's amazing that we are to this point.
Yeah.
It's just kind of weird for us to be sitting here looking at what is going to be our kitchen, pantry, all that, and it actually looks like the rooms that we've pictured and dreamt up for ourselves for years now. So
Yeah.
Very strange.
It's also a little overwhelming to see how many cabinets there are between the pantry and we don't have any stuff. And when we moved from Washington, we sold everything. We have this little pile of plastic plates and some plastic cups, and it's been fine. I don't even miss having all that stuff and having this full kitchen. And in one regard, I am very grateful to be able to host Christmas again and know that when I have grandkids, they can all come over here and we can have a big dinner and I'll have this stuff. But at the same time, I'm gonna miss the simplicity of just a little pile of plastic plates.
Yeah, it's weird. We're going back to a more normal looking life.
Standing in the shadows, a high for the restless heart. The strangers and the scarecrows, I lost the race before the start. Staring at the ceiling, the bridges that were burned, the fortune and the beauty, and tides that never turn. I need a place to lay my head.
Today is day 2 of the cabinet installation process, and there's a lot of good progress that has been made here today. Melissa and I spent the majority of the day kind of popping in and out of here because we didn't want to disturb the crew working on everything. Nobody likes a homeowner or anyone staring over their shoulder while they're trying to get something done, right? So let's take you around and give you an update and show you how things look.
Things are definitely moving along, and they did get most of the boxes set. Not here in the mudroom, maybe that'll happen tomorrow, but for the kids' bathroom, their double vanity got set, and their linen closet, and the pantry, which is one of my most favorite rooms, got its pantry within the pantry, which is awesome, because now I can hide all my ugly chips and cereal and things like that. And then all of the lower cabinetry is in the free-floating shelves, and then my whole canning wall, which is all going to be shelves, will hopefully be done tomorrow, but we shall see.
Well, all that is looking really, really good. Where the most progress was made today was definitely out here in the kitchen. To begin with, our rustic barnwood island was set in place here in the floor. Love the placement of it, and love the fact that now we can really get a feel and a sense for how big this thing's gonna be here in the great room.
The other big change is they got the cubby for the refrigerator in, and then a couple more little units here, so now we can see the shape and the size of our stove, which is kind of crazy. It's huge, but you want to see one of my favorite features in this whole kitchen? Right here is where all my spatulas and ladles are gonna go, and then you can just... This kitchen is about to look very different with doors and drawers going on tomorrow. We, however, will not be around because we have some family in town.
Yeah, it's gonna be a mystery day for us. We will be out of town and off of the property, showing our family a good time. We're gonna take you guys along with us.
There, Nanny. Now you can pull up.
Before we settle in for the evening, I actually have about an hour of editing to do, but since we do have family in town and we're all crammed into our 600 square foot tiny home, I'm going to rely on my Raycon everyday earbuds to help me drown out that noise. I just got the awesome electric blue ones, and seriously, they look and feel, and most importantly sound, better than ever.
The optimized gel tips provide the perfect in-ear fit and all-day comfort. Maybe the best part is they will not budge. These everyday Raycon earbuds also last a ridiculously long time, with 8 hours of playtime or making calls and a 32-hour battery life with 3 customizable sound profiles.
The Raycon everyday earbuds are also extremely sweat and water resistant in case you happen to have one of those family members that forgets to check their pocket every time they throw their pants in the wash.
The most important feature for us is the tap function that not only allows us to answer calls, switch between songs, but also switch from awareness mode to noise isolation when we're trying to hear our favorite podcast while working around loud tools or equipment.
I like the option to switch into awareness mode when I need to hear the sounds around me. Hey, no snacks before dinner! So if you want quality audio at half the price of the other premium audio brands, definitely go check out Raycon. Click the link in our description box or go to buyraycon.com/goodsimpleliving to get 15% off your Raycon purchase.
Everybody have everything you need?
Oh, bear spray.
Bear spray, thank you. Shoes, everybody shoes.
Got my shoes. Our cabinet installers are going to continue working. I suspect things are going to look very, very different in the kitchen when we get home. But as I mentioned last night, we do have family in town. My folks are actually here, so we're going to be taking them over to Montana for a fun family day.
But first, bakery.
Seriously?
Unless we're driving right by it.
But first, the bakery.
Welcome to the promised land, family, aka the bakery. Although we are back at the bakery, we are not in search of pastries today because we're heading out for a hike. We are going to be getting some sandwiches, lunch.
Sandwiches.
Make sure we're good to go in the nutrition department.
We just went to pay for our sandwiches that we're taking on our hike, and when we went to pay, they said that we actually had a couple gift cards here from you guys. So thank you so very much for buying our lunch. What an incredible blessing.
Too kind. Thank you so much. We have lunch secured. Sandwiches are in the bag. Let's make the trek over to Montana. Here we are, we're back in Montana, one of our favorite spots. We come here on pretty much an annual basis, and especially because we have Melissa's mom and dad here in town hanging out with us. We've come back to this very family-friendly hike. We're at Kootenai Falls, where there's a swinging bridge that actually goes up and over the river. It's pretty exhilarating. Nevaeh's not a huge fan because none of us really like heights, but we are back here. We are looking to have a really fun day together as a family.
In the open air, we close our eyes and breathe in slowly. Knew we'd get here from the start. Finding magic in the days and nights as they're unfolding. Writing stories with the stars. And the morning speaks to these open dreams, and we're right where we belong.
Melissa's dad is over here sitting by himself under this tiny little tree. Yep. Meet Papa Don, everyone. This is Melissa's dad. What do you think? Now that you have a mouthful of sandwich.
Really good sandwich.
Good sandwich. Beautiful spot too, right?
Incredible.
So much water.
Incredible.
I love being here.
And this is my mom. This is Mona. This is how we named our sheep.
Hello.
So what do you think?
Huh?
What do you think of this spot?
I think this place is beautiful. It was worth the hike.
Hey, who's gonna go swimming with me when we're done eating?
Now that we've had our lunch, thank you again so much, seriously. We are headed over to the swinging bridge, which is a really, really awesome thing that the kids absolutely love. Jeremy's into it too. Jeremy's scared of it.
Stop it! Shrek! Shrek! Stop!
He's all tough till he gets to the middle of the bridge.
I really don't like it over the water, seriously.
Okay, let's go.
Stop. I still hate it. Every year we come here, I hate it. I'm good on the edges. You reach the middle, it's where you get the most sway, and then it's over water. It's like 60 feet high, 50, 60 feet high, 120 feet high, whatever it is, it's too high. He's doing the crab walk. He's got the crab walk going. I hate it. I hate it. I'm getting off.
No, I'm not doing that.
Enough is enough.
Always a good time, the swinging bridge. But now we're on our way to our favorite part of this entire hike.
The end of the bridge?
No, Jeremy.
The end of the bridge. That's the favorite. That's the best part.
The
Ferry.
ice cream.
It's like walking while intoxicated, weaving back and forth.
Not that you would know.
I have poison ivy.
You touch the poison ivy? Dude, I told you not to.
Don't rub it on your hand.
But you always prepared.
I got my little mommy mimetic here.
I might have one of those orange things.
Ready? Spread.
So out of shape.
Yeah.
Melissa, do we take the trail? Or do we take the road less traveled?
The road less traveled.
Let's do it. Go boy, go boy, go boy. Oh, she's gonna fall. She's gonna fall. You got it, Neville, you got it.
Yay!
Like a trooper. Look at this guy. Look at him go.
We're finishing our ice cream up. We had an awesome day, so we're gonna go home and see what our kitchen looks like now. When we left, there were no doors, there were no drawers, and there was barely any crown molding on, so I'm really excited to see just how different it is. It's really different for us to leave for the day and to come back and have a whole bunch done. Usually it's us going, what? Are you chowing down? Jeremy's chowing down. All right, we're gonna go home and we're gonna check on the kitchen.
We made it back, and literally the only thing I want to do is go inside the house and check out my kitchen.
I see doors.
And crown. How it looks different. Oh, they got these shelves up.
Whoa. These things are huge.
Yeah.
Those are the biggest shelves I've ever seen in a house.
Those are huge.
Holy cow. That's good though.
Those will hold all my canisters.
I like it a lot. What's your favorite part?
The drawers over there.
You like those? They're fancy. Fancier than everything we've ever had. Mwah. Well, what do you think?
It's unbelievable.
Everything's so nice.
Yeah.
Not used to nice stuff like this.
No, this doesn't feel real.
Since the first day that we started building this house, and we got that first piece of lumber laid on the foundation wall, Jeremy has been asking me,
Look like a house yet?
No.
after a few months of building, I was finally able to say yes. It looks like a house. And for quite a while now, it has looked like a house. But it wasn't until this week that it looked like a home. The cabinets going in changed everything. The rooms came alive, and we were able to picture how each and every space would take shape. But I realized something else this week. After all the anticipation, and as exciting as it is to have a special place for baking pans, ultimately, it's not stuff that makes a home a home. This structure now looks like a home, but it still fails to feel like one. It's our tiny home, with its little pile of plastic plates and its no flushing toilet that feels like our home. I realize that fancy cabinets, as wonderful as they are, don't actually make you any happier, nor do they make this space feel like home. It's never mattered where we live, whether it was our trailer or this tiny space inside our barn, and it's never mattered what the cabinets look like. So while I'm thrilled and I am so excited to have this space, there was nothing that we could actually put in it to make it feel like home. Except for them.